Seguimos. Recolectar el sapo gigante. Esto me da bombarda. Estaría bueno juntar esto, ¿no? Es un nuevo hechizo. ¿Dónde está el mapa? Mundo abierto. Gracias por la suscripción. Me van a hacer trabajar más así.
I will make you.
¿Viste? Está bueno el de Finals. Mucha propaganda. Es un juego bastante activo, mucha acción. El tema es que todavía no entendí cómo desbloquear. ¡Uy, mirá unos chocobos! ¡No, pará! Déjame apreciar los pajaritos. Hay un bicho más por acá. ¿Qué es eso? No, gracias, no quiero jugar los puzzles. Ay. Había unos pajaritos acá. Mirá, unos chocobos. Vamos a atrapar un... ¡No! ¡No!
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
¡No te vayas! Atrapé el más lindo, el que tenía más colores. Ese se parece muy a un chocobo.
Now, I'm only trying to help. Everything's all right now.
Excelente. Tengo que recolectar algo de un sapo gigante. Ah, perdón. ¿Por qué? ¿Tengo que ir para allá? Gracias. Estaría bueno tener un grifo, ¿no? La escoba la tengo ahí. Ah, no, no le bajé el volumen a la alerta. Uy. Ah. Le puedo tirar el... Hazañas de duelo. Voltea a un dupo mientras está esperando para usar su ataque de oportunidad. Voltea. O sea que tengo que usar esto. No, no funciona eso. Un gorrito. No era un gorro. Uy, espera. Pero esto no funciona. ¿De pulso, quizás? Recolecta sapo gigante con el tronco. Ah, ¿eh?
Oh, no, you don't.
No, no, para. Me agarró por sorpresa. Espera, espera, espera. Espera que... ¡Ayuda! ¡Ayuda! Hicieron serie las cosas. Allá. Allá. Pero pará. Yo nada más quería atrapar a un sapito. Pero ahora está lleno de bichos. ¿Cómo lo volteo? Dice que lo voltee, pero no sé con qué hechizo voltearlo. Arresto momentum. ¿Con esto quizás? No tiene pinta. Le hago descendo de una. A ver. No. Esta. Flipendo, pero el flipendo no lo hizo nada. Uy, no, tiré un... Tiré un... Claro, el flipendo lo agarra. Pero lo que no pasa es que no lo gira. Flipendo con descendo. No, pará, hay otro más. Este me está atacando por la espalda. Lo puedo levantar, pero no lo puedo tirar. ¿Cómo funciona esto? Flipendo control re. Si le meto estos dos. No parece. Mm, no se me ocurre qué hacer con el duelo este. No sé si es un achievement, no sé qué es. ¿Esto? De pulso. Impulso y flipendo. Impulso y flipendo. De pulso. Este. Porque... ¿Ya le tengo que meter esto? Flipendo. ¿Sí? Me está atacando. Pero está bugueado con un árbol. Pero lo único que lo afecta es el levioso. Es lo único que siento que le está afectando. O es cuando ataca en el rojo. En primer lugar tendrás que llamar la atención. ¡Ay! Se queda ahí, no le importa qué es lo que haga. O sea, el único que está teniendo efecto es el... Es el levioso. El arresto momentum también. Pero el levioso es el que más le hace efecto. El resto es como que se lo pasa por las bolas. Ya fue, no lo hago esto. Si no, vamos a estar acá medio año. A ver, ¿dónde estaban los sapitos? Se me fueron todos los sapitos. No te puedo creer. ¿Y yo? ¡Ay! Sí puedo. Uy. ¿Vos decís para que no me molesten los bichos? Ah, ahí está. Ahí hay uno.
Assignment's all finished.
Toma, todo esto por un sapo. Y solamente hay uno. Porque los otros se fueron. Un sapo grande morado, algo así. Gigante morado. Bueno, había un solo sapo, los otros se fueron. Y a mí me gusta tener parejita de bichitos. ¿Ese es un sapo? Era una piedra. Escucho algo por acá. ¿Se lo puedo atrapar? Es un sapo normal. Che. No me quieren ni los sapos, güey. Eh, ¿Esto? Pocos son los magos y las brujas que pudieron dar con el verdadero origen de los laberintos indígenas de Escocia. El mago tenebroso Eunon Blackwood del siglo XV nació como Eunon Wood en la parte naval de la familia Wood y sus padres no lograron comprenderlo. Eunon, que no quería otra cosa más que encajar, vio una oportunidad en el negocio familiar, la poda de setos. Al parecer podía controlar los endrinos con la mente y darles un aspecto hermoso con facilidad. Esto impresionaba al mismo tiempo que enfurecía a su intolerante familia. Su resentimiento no hizo más que crecer cuando el joven Eunon recibió una invitación de Hogwarts para unirse a la casa de Hufflepuff. Fue en el colegio donde Eunon vio a Artemisa Black por primera vez. Ella era una sangre mestiza que tenía una historia bastante complicada con la pureza de sangre, ya que la familia Black la había desheredado por devaneo de su madre con su padre Naga. Se consideraba a sí misma digna del apellido de soltera de su madre y culpaba a su padre por su ostracismo. No odiaba a Wood por tener padres nagas, sino que lo veía como una víctima inocente y renitente de la impureza de los nagas. Algo se mueve. Y no es un sapo gigante. Yo... Puta madre, pienso que son sapos y son piedras. Ay, no sé. Ya fue. No atrapamos más sapo. Ahí era en Hogwarts. Mapa de Hogwarts acá. Y...
There's so much we don't know about beasts. So much to learn.
eso es como un pato ornitorrinco. Un pato erizo.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn your new...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
¿Puedo bombardear? ¿Este hechizo es adecuado para los alumnos? Claramente no.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done.
A ver, ¿puedo explotar cosas ahora?
Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pump. Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Soy yo, tiene poco cooldown. No, tiene todo muy poco cooldown acá adentro. Podría seguir con la historia. ¿Esto lo puedo hacer? O me, lo- o me dice solamente dónde está el profesor, por ejemplo. Se supone que tengo que agarrar los monitos que solamente puedo agarrar de noche.
Clever? How offensive.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. Bring me a few more moons and I'll show you how to improve casting Alohomora.
Where should I look for more demiguise statues and moons?
All of my usual haunts, which incidentally have now become quite haunting. Here in the castle, in Hogsmeade, and believe it or not, in some of the surrounding hamlets. Oh, my tormentor is nothing if not thorough. Kept me from all my usual engagements for an eternity now.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor. Especially since they can only be collected at night.
4 de 9, me faltan 5. No tengo la más remota idea de dónde están. Vamos a seguir con la historia principal. Está un poquito lejos desde acá. La pregunta es, ¿conviene ir volando, esquivando gente o conviene ir pegándome con todo lo que me encuentro en el camino e ir subiendo de level? Creo que debería volar más alto, ¿no? Para, vamos a aprovechar que estamos acá. Esperar.
Is
Siempre
Highwing
termino
alright?
durmiendo en el
Matty told
piso.
me what the two of you did. Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Tu secreto está a salvo conmigo.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Vamos, Poppy. Vamos, Poppy. Oh.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Look.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more
Acto
aggressive than
seguido,
usual
yo me
lately.
pongo a juntar cositas
I
acá a la
noticed
orilla.
that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can
Revelio.
find out why.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
No, espera, me estoy tomando... ¿Qué me estoy tomando?
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. Like pelts. Poor beasts. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Dale, Poppy. Corre,
How
Poppy.
do
Tenemos que
goblins
salvar
and
animales.
poacher interests align.
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Perhaps I shall scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
Where are me lads in Rookwood Tom's glad?
Someone's going to regret trespassing.
Uy, ¿qué hace este acá?
You haven't got a prayer. Levioso! Damn you! Levioso! Who's this you?
Man, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Se le dio por venir corriendo a chequear. No, 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 no. Uf, uf, uy. Uf. Casi me voy.
Revelio.
No, para, no. No te subas, deja de subirte las cosas.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Las peleas de gallos.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Sí, me está tentando para que le tire una caja. Le voy a tirar una caja. Ok. ¿Es por acá o...? ¿Me dejas pasar, Poppy? ¿Puedo pasar por acá? No. Ok, creo que es por acá sí o sí.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we... You may want to... Let me down! Stop spinning around like a... Feist a little.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
Ahí está.
What's going on down there? must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Voy a poder usar un dragón.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Pero no tengo que mantenerlo en el fueguito, el huevito. Está en fuego.
Ready.
Element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
That's it. Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact! Don't think you'll get it out of here! I won't rest.
Uy. No, Poppy. ¿Qué te están haciendo, Poppy? Hay alguien cerca, pero no sé, furtivo rastreador. Hay como alguien invisible.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Stop right
Correct, coming here.
This is impossible! This is you, Smith. Someone get me down! The lamb returns to the wolf. Barely felt anything at all. Let's see you survive that heat.
free her now before more show up.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
¿Puedo decir que soy un amigo de un dragón ahora?
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Los furtivos se van a vengar. ¿Qué hacemos con el huevo?
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Nueva misión. Transformar. Me voy a poder transformar. Me voy a tapear. Más rápido que la escoba. Uy, pero está abajo. ¿Se puede pasar por acá? No. Ah, pero es por acá. Me lo marca por acá.
Revelio.
Dale, Santi.
Incendio.
Nos vemos.
Revelio.
¿Hay dos nada más? ¿O había más? Acá había otro más.
Incendio. Revelio.
¿Y eso hace qué? No, más puzzles, no, por favor. Viajar al cobertizo. Obtén la página guía campo. Para, esta no es la misión de la profesora, sí. No quiero tener que quemarme la cabeza con los puzzles. O sea, ya demasiados tengo con los puzzles que hay durante la misión principal.
So this is the underground harbor. Revelio.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Eh? Ah. Dormiste, fuiste robado.
Revelio.
Hay como un pergamino acá, ¿no? Cobertizo subterráneo. Busca la página de la guía de campo en libro de transformación nivel intermedio. Sí. Hay que pergaminos hasta donde no te imaginas. Ah, arriba.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Sí, justo lo que estoy
Professor
buscando.
Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz
Oh.
sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book.
No
Let
tengo
us
mucha
begin.
idea.
Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
¿Era snitch dorado? Ave serpiente no me suena. Estoy entre estos dos. Y creo que ese es el snitch dorado.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Este ya me mató. Esto suena a pimienta. Esto suena como un filtro de café barato. Y esto suena como felicidad.
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
La fábula de los tres hermanos involucra ¿qué tres artefactos? De la fábula de tres hermanos. ¿Tiene pinta de las reliquias de los fundadores o los horcruxes? Creo que me tiro por las reliquias.
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility.
No.
Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Es verdad, eran tres cosas, ¿no? La snitch es lo más chiquito, ¿no? El Blatcher.
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the Quaffle. When a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
La poción multijugos permite a quien la beba cambiar su especie. ¿Verdadero?
True. Actually, the answer was false.
No.
While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
¿Me va a dar el libro?
I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio would make quick work of this.
Libros de transformación nivel intermedio.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Avada Kedavra.
The 3 broomsticks. Bombarda! Rescued the dragon from Horntail.
Le volé los libros. Para. Ah, estoy cerca. Pop.
Revelio.
Yo durmiendo acá en el piso y llegan todos los alumnos.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle
Uy.
down. Settle down.
Lo hizo libro.
Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Tut, 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 tut.
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Sí.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can, in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
The training dummy. Let's see.
Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych, near the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need.
Habla con Poppy. Tras rescatar a una dragona de las garras de la banda furtivos, está lista para decir nuestra próxima acción. ¿Quiere reunirse con...? Reúnete con Sebastián en el mirador. Vamos a ir con la misión principal.
Upper Hogsfield.
Tengo un espacio más y tiene forma de bicho raro. ¿Puede ser un dragón?
I'm Mrs. Sprottle. going! Go! No need to race now, my friend. Revelio.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I finally realized what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
Entramos a los
We need to see what
golpes.
they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are, up ahead. Revelio.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Utterly pitiful display. Window. No! Good for you.
Pity. Not quite.
Creo que estaría bueno tener como dos combinaciones de cosas acá. Tipo esto, por ejemplo. Con control momentum. Y puedo ponerle esto, por ejemplo. Vamos a probar así. Y en medio de la pelea tendría que hacer un para abajo. Y creo que podría usar más hechizos.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
The wizards will be defeated.
You call that spell? Is that it?
Por ejemplo.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Uy, los espacios están llenos. No, no empecemos de vuelta. Tenía que haber... Destruir... 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 Listo.
Revelio.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Infección de arañas.
For better or for worse, we're in. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported.
No, uy, casi me voy.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Up for a bit of dying, are we? I won't rest.
How many random Cerebia?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Incendio.
Uy.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio. Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs. That bridge, Jays.
Revelio.
¿Puedo hacer algo con ese puente? Como un reparo, por ejemplo.
Reparo. Revelio. Incendio.
Uy. Uy.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Ay, 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 ay.
Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Whoop. Whoop.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome...
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Ese cofre no sé cómo llega.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. How nice of you.
Ranrock won't win.
Get accustomed to that.
How did you...
That's it.
I shall ascend to death.
Ah.
We're not finished yet.
They were waiting.
No.
You are terribly out of hand. Not even see that. What are you doing?
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Now, we can have a look around in peace.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
A rune symbol above the
Ah,
cabin
me
door.
está faltando.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Incendio.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
En medio de una neblina acuosa, el mundo apareció de nuevo ante mí. ¿Cuánto tiempo estuve inconsciente? Solo recuerdo sus ojos vacíos. Vacíos de dolor, sí, pero además recuerdo que sentí una sensación de euforia al ver cómo se desvanecía el sufrimiento, pero luego todo empezó a dar vueltas. Cuando me caí, mi cabeza seguro se golpeó. No siento ni veo ninguna marca, pero el dolor es punzante. Solo espero que no se trate de la peste negra. Al menos el que ya no sufre.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Sebastian. I think I
Hopefully it
found
will help us
something.
unravel more
A
of this
canvas
mystery.
piece.
Brilliant.
Revelio.
Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Uy, le tiré la escoba.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Suena medio traicionero Lockdock, así que lo vamos a...
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
No estás pensando bien, eso fue cruel, suena más leve.
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Sonaba más leve, como yo lo había leído. Está acá arriba.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Uy, mira.
Revelio.
Para, primero podemos pasar por nuestra habitación secreta. Creo que esa no era la habitación secreta. Sí. Luego esto. ¡Ay, mis ojos! Tengo más animales acá. ¿Cómo que se cargó el sol límite? Solamente puedo tener 4 especies. Ay, no te metas. Dios.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Vení para acá. Vos no comiste. Temas todo, me dan cosas diferentes encima.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Guantes. 67. Manipulación. Tengo más ropa, ¿no? Ahora. Creo que puedo sacar más cosas de acá. Epa, eso parecía bueno. Combate. Talentos, a ver, tengo 4 puntos de talentos por usar. Estoy con bombarda, lo estoy usando bastante ahora. Podría usar pociones y esas cosas locas, ¿no? La duración de efecto de poción concentración aumenta. Potencia prepara rayo, ese por ahí me interesa. Ver atributos. Vamos a ir así nomás. Creo que no me cambia mucho. Reúnete con Logdoc. Mapa del mundo. Está re lejos. ¿Qué es lo que más cerca tengo de acá? Esto de acá quizás. O este. Por acá había un TP. Voy a pasar así rápido y voy directo al punto. Si es que lo encuentro, ¿no? Porque siento que me pasé. Hay un punto allá arriba.
Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio. Could it be? A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But he's...
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
Me está mintiendo.
I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
Of course. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Bombardo. Up.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, Seeing one is something else altogether.
Let's go.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Little moon calf. Not quite. What's that Find us. Let's get it. What's that shield?
That was a little more than I'm used to. I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio. We're being watched by a door.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. Here. Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans or a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
I won't rest.
Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
You won't stop me. diverted.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Revelio.
Incendio!
Uy, no, creo que es por acá que tengo que ir. Oh, para, hay muchos caminos ahora.
Revelio.
Ah, hay como una trampilla ahí.
Revelio.
Mierda. Otra vez. Esto sale bastante carito. Pero con esto tener algo bueno.
Revelio.
Okay.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Lumos! Clever.
Revelio.
Lumos!
Rule over wizards.
Wait, not quite. Your stones glance off of me.
Put me down at once! How childish! What are you getting? I shall have been.
You can't stop us.
I will not be made a fool of.
There you are. Enough of this nonsense. Not quite. That was meant for you. Someone's here.
Descendo! Descendo! How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit.
Revelio.
Siempre que hay uno de estos ganchitos, hay como un caldero.
Revelio.
Que esta vez parece que está del otro lado.
Revelio.
Okay.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Uy, lo dejé afuera. Se teletransportó.
I need a
Ey,
moment to catch my
es trampa.
breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
¿Son el mismo camino? Para, puede ser que había algo acá de este lado.
Revelio.
Ay, no puedo entrar.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodcock.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodcock, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Me confunde mucho este tipo. Siento que era bueno, siento que me mintió y ahora siento que, no sé, me está inventando una historia para que vuelva a confiar.
hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
No, pará. Había un teleport más cerca. Ah, pará, ¿le puedo jugar a este? Este quería pelear la otra vez.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio.
Shit.
Missed the mark a bit on that one. Akio. Try to beat that. Lucky shot. Akio.
¿Y ahora?
All in the wrist.
Okay.
Wait, did I win? I won! We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice.
Me ganó.
Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. That was one for the ages. Akio. Nothing to it. I'll let you have that one. Akio. Try to beat that. Well done. You beat me.
Te gané.
Bit of good luck, that's all.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Ok. A ver. Tenía que ir acá. Torre de animales, campanario. La cámara de los mapas. ¿Es esto? Sí, sí.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Oh, a la oficina del director. Me gustaría que...
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office?
Siempre tarda un poquito en aparecer la misión.
I doubt Scrivener would stand for that.
But if I said it was one...
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello. Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
¿Qué están haciendo? Que están aplaudiendo tanto ahí.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potions change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
¿Puedo teletransportarme? Pasa que no.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Tantos forúnculos tenía.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
Headmaster? Yeah, what could he want?
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror?
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Hágalo, eso sería imprudente.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a...
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Me perdí.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I am happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonder...
Attention, students! Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
Cambio de opinión.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Tiene que ver con la sangre limpia, tiene que ver con el reinado de mi familia, tiene que ver con la fuerza. Tiene que ver con el reinado de mi
Of
familia.
course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Well, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Escóndete, escóndete.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle. Alohomora. Revelio. Incendio.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Revelio.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worthless.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more.
A ver,
Revelio.
Sala de los trofeos. Armadura de elfo doméstico. Armadura de centauro.
Revelio. Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Gárgola de la oficina del director. cosa.
Toujours pure.
Tuyo.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
Retratos dormidos.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Recibo de botica. Poción para curar forúnculos. Un frasco.
Revelio.
El sombrero seleccionador. ¿Y por qué esta puerta estaba brillando?
That must be the pedestal.
Nah, me comió un libro.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald.
Ah, mucho blanco,
Can you
mis
hear me?
ojos.
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
No quiero buscar una capa.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Avanza por el pueblo sin que te vean. ¿Puedo pasar sin que me vean?
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right.
No vemos. Ay, no, 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 no.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Sí, eso, muévete.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Para algo me pusieron todo eso ahí y no me está
They're
gustando.
gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
No te des vuelta, no te des vuelta, no te des vuelta.
That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the... closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Gracias por abrirme la puerta. Fuck. Me trabé.
Now's my chance.
Se llevó. Uepa. La capa misteriosa.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
Dios mío, mis ojos.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Ah.
I've never felt such power.
Ay, no. ¿Por qué me cambiaron las habilidades? ¿Puedo usar otras? No parece, no puedo abrir el menú de habilidades.
Revelio.
¿Y ahora por dónde paso? Ah, por acá. No. Mierda. Estoy calculando todo mal. partió la cara. ¿Cuándo peleó contra ese esqueleto gigante? ¿O no peleó contra el esqueleto gigante? ¡Mis ojos! Por favor, demasiado blanco.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve. Dear, sweet Neve.
Let us always honor her memory.
We won't be the same without her.
¿Es el cadáver de ella?
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isidora, lo que hizo por su padre fue notable.
Sí, ¿verdad? Y Percival no tiene que preocuparse por las emociones o el rastro que deja esta magia. Descubrí la forma de contenerlo todo.
¿Usted no se detuvo?
Plata de duende.
¿Habló de esto con un duende?
No se preocupe, no tiene idea de lo que almacenamos.
No sabemos qué efecto pueda tener esto, las emociones, rastros oscuros.
Suena como Percival. Y de hecho, sí que lo sé. Es una fuente de poder, de concentración. De alguna manera fortalece mi capacidad de hacer magia.
No entiendo, Isidora.
Creo que podemos aprovecharla.
No se puede jugar con este poder. Con una luz...
Vio lo que hice por mi padre. Ah, Nef, imagine el bien que podríamos hacer. Todo el mundo sufre de algo.
¿Qué está haciendo?
¿Puedes sentirlo?
Oh, Isidora. Esto debe parar. Todo.
Conservaron este poder para ustedes por tanto tiempo porque le temen. Yo decido aceptarlo.
No sé por qué los recuerdos se ponen en español.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Turutut. ¿Cuál es la próxima misión, profesor? Reúnete con Sebastián en la costa. Oh, mira dónde está. Está un poquito lejos. Un poquito nomás. Epa, ¿y cómo? Sebastián me envió un hechizo. Parece que le gustaría continuar la búsqueda del último trozo de la costa al suroeste. Al sureste. ¿Puedo pasar de alguna manera por ahí? ¿Por esta zona quizás? No me pasé. Creo que es por acá. Por acá me parece. ¿O no? Creo que es por acá. Mierda, me equivoqué. ¿Puedo girar el mapa? No. Pero siento que es por acá. ¿Cómo por allá, por ejemplo?
I should investigate.
Por esta zona. Cada vez me aleja más de donde quiero ir. No, no. Oh. This way. Oh, otro más, está duro. Me morí. Espera, espera. No te metas. A ver.
What's that? Who's that? Oh, the kill spell plant. Put me down. A miss.
Rebellion.
Desde allá arriba me está viendo ese. Puzzles.
How nice of you.
Pensé que había desaparecido el mapa. Entonces, ¿puedo pasar por acá? Por acá.
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
What does it tell us?
Pop, 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 pop. Boom.
If you're there.
Boom.
Who's the I will make you.
Bien enterado el compañero.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Incendio. Bombada. Revelio.
Por acá, por acá, por acá.
Bombada.
Ya fue.
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless. That's not your best.
Ahí cayó.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Nice to see you here. Isn't the sea air refreshing? Revelio.
¿Por qué no puedo correr? Qué buenas vistas. Yo puedo andar en escoba acá. Sí.
This place has seen better days.
Pero creo que tengo que tunear la escoba para que vaya más rápida.
I should dismount here.
Que quería ir lejos.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends. For now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see where the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of
voy a
Ranrock's
dejar
crew
acá.
moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder
Está
why.
agarrando sueño.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local